Wake up in the evening feeling like P. Diddy. Got a 3080 in my case. I'm about to hit this city. City of Bogenhafen, in fact, where shadows move in the dark. We are coming with another legend duo on the modded realm, this time with Slayer and the Golden God Mercenary. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and happy holidays wherever you are in the world. Had good food and good company and a few days off, which was really nice. Got some good news and I've got some bad news. Good news is that I managed to get my hands on a 3080, which is now inside. Sit down, please. It's now inside my computer and running smooth, which means even sexier gameplay and streaming. And should mean 1440p streams as well. Very much looking forward to that. The bad news is that I still feel like complete ass from my heartburn, or whatever the hell is going on inside my body. I'm still gagging up a storm frequently, unless I chug baking soda water right before I sit down to commentate. And baking soda is sodium, which is bad for your blood pressure, so not really a long-term solution, not something you want to be choking down every single time you work. You know what I mean? So, and it doesn't taste very good either. So, I'm looking forward to this being done whenever I can get it taken care of, which is as soon as possible. I'm taking a H. pylori test tomorrow to test for bacteria that might be causing it, and then my doctor will finally refer me to a GI. So, hopefully we're going to figure this out soon, but yeah, it's been rather unpleasant. You might notice we're surrounded by beastmen. Beginning of the pit is usually pretty challenging. Lots of armor, tons of ambient enemies, rattling guns, warp fire throwers, waves of specials, and not too much room to kite. Duke, let's stay next to this rock here and just chill. Use that for cover. But I must confess, I am slightly cheating at the moment. You've already seen it with this bad boy right here. Kruber's red handgun skins are really, really terrible. They all look like ass. That's really the best way I can put it. So I hacked in a weave handgun. We are in the modded realm, which is why my sword is gold, which is an awesome color scheme, by the way. But yeah, I am using a weave handgun because it looks pimpin'. It does have higher power than the default max level handguns in the base game. That was close. Oh. So it shouldn't really matter a whole lot because handgun on legend is already going to be one-shotting most specials in the game anyway. And as long as you're hitting headshots, it really doesn't matter one way or the other. But I'm not sure what the power level for weave weapons is. I think it's like 900 or something. It is higher than what you get, generally speaking. But I don't know if that affects anything else. I think that would just be my ranged weapon, my ranged power. Which again, if I'm hitting headshots, things are going to die anyway, so I don't think it'll affect the gameplay too much. And it just looks so cool. I don't know why Fat Shark haven't added these weave skins into the base game yet, but I would like them to because they're quite smexual. Alright, let's maybe push left. We got separated. It happens. I'm too good to die here. Dude, we need to get back together, man. I'm getting sword. I'm gonna drop down to you and let's just fight down in the bottom. The corner up. This is fine. I have not played the pit in many, many moons. I actually didn't know the lighting changes could affect this map. I'm very glad they do. Because the pit at nighttime, the entire way, looks really sick. Got a beastman horde behind us, I think. Let's just push hard. It's never not satisfying. Maybe we'll get some sniper weapon classes in Darktide. I'd very much look forward to that. Maybe someone with a scope would be sweet. Obviously, we're gonna get a lot of las. We'll get some auto guns, some heavy stubbers, that kind of thing. But some kind of legit sniper would be really cool. Doesn't look like we'll be getting any kind of Vindicare Assassin or anything like that, but I am sure that kind of weaponry could be on the table. Alright, we got a Storm Fiend. Storm Fiends actually, in terms of bosses, are really not a huge deal. They're one of the least aggressive types. They kind of just sit back and shoot. But they are very good at separating you and your teammate, which is a problem on Legend. So, in and of themselves, Storm Fiend's not a problem. But they can make it easier for the Plague Monks. Sit down. They make it easier for the specials to swarm you, get you isolated, and ruin your day. So, Duke, I think we just gotta push, man. I don't think we can fight this here. Yeah, we've got a horde too. It's time to go, man. It's time to go. Let's push. Let's just fight our way through this, and then we can corner up further ahead where we don't have to fight this in an alleyway. Because that's where a Storm Fiend will mess you up. When you have no room to move, and it's just flame engulfing the entire walkway. I must say, the game is looking really good. Unfortunately, you're not going to get all of it. In fact, you're really probably not going to be able to tell too much, because 60 FPS is all that YouTube can see and all that my recording will go up to. Which is unfortunate. I would love for you guys to have the full FPS effect right now. But, yeah, whereas I would sometimes be dropping into, like, the high 40s, low 50s during particularly ridiculous scenarios, I think the worst I've seen it get down to so far is, like, 65, but generally, even with hordes active, we're talking between 80 and 110 FPS, so this game's never been, like, the most well-optimized thing ever. Just deal with this horde, and then we'll deal with the Storm Fiend once everything else is done. It looks like the horde might be over. Gotta carve that little baby up. Been a bad, bad boy. The nice thing about having a Slayer on my team, especially when the caliber of player like Duke, is his boss DPS and his horde clear is pretty impressive. Not the best class for killing specials, but I think he's going double two-hander, so he's got Great Axe and Hammer, I think. Not too bad. I am low on ammo, though. I need to find some here in a second. I'm not sure where we'll find that. I don't think there's any guaranteed ammo drops up here. Obviously, conservative shooter is really nice on handgun, because if you land your headshots, you don't consume any ammunition. And in terms of build, I am using Drill Master, Cleave Power. I think that's 50% higher cleave, which you want with two-handed sword for sure. Oh crap, there's warp fire. I need help, Duke. I missed. I choked. It hurts. I'm on fire. Help me, Tom Cruise! Help me, Oprah Winfrey! Use your witchcraft, put out the flames! And I'm now out of ammo. Yeah, it's Cleave Power, Smiter... What is my fourth? Yeah, it's Reichland Reaper. I think it's the extra power. The stacks of power, and then dodge distance and ult revives knock down allies, which I think is not essential in duo runs, but save your ass. Let's push hard here. Well, we don't have a horde. Pack behind. Are you serious right now? That would have been hilarious if an Ungor Archer canceled my dodge and I got grabbed by a Packmaster. That was close. I'm pretty sure after Black Hook Hideout, we don't end up having too many Beastmen. Usually it switches up like halfway through the mission. Well, we've got to get to the fire and the flames first. Sorcerer, yeah, jump. Let's push through, get that thing quickly. God, I remember when Beastmen hordes like this just came with an obscene amount of enemies. They really nerfed the crap out of banners, which is kind of reasonable considering how OP they were when they first came out. They might have gone a little bit too far the other direction. Beastmen were busted when some magic came out, man. They're still scary, especially on Kata. They are not quite the force they once were. I don't love this spot. Pack on our left. I'm gonna have to ult for this. Yep. Let's get it, push it, get it. Nice. Fat Shark, please add an RGB color finder for weapons. I know they're not gonna do it. I know they want to make purples and blues the rare thing, and they are quite large fans of grinding. It's something I really hope they don't carry over to Darktide. They really want you to just play obscene amounts of hours to get what you want. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. But yeah, being able to make your weapons whatever color you want be really, really nice when you're not on the modded realm. Anyway. I'm a little nervous about this particular mission or event. There's a lot of shields and a lot of Zerkers about to come through those windows. Burn some tainted food, and then, yeah, Duke, the corner right beneath you might be the spot. Yeah. Yeah, let's just corner up right over here. I have never seen a Blightstormer inside. It was part of the mission. That was weird. So we have a ton of horde control, which is great because we're gonna need it, man. Like the enemies get super dense at this point, and there's a lot of shields too, and Zerkers behind those shields, which is bad. Abuse our ability to slice through walls for a second. And here come the shields. My FPS isn't gonna like this. I'm bombing. You need to get rid of those shields immediately, because if the Zerker wave comes in after it and you haven't cleared all those out yet, you're in big trouble. Because even with 50% cleave power, I'm not cleaving through 4 or 5 shields with Zerkers swinging through them. Here they come. Nice. Perfect. God, it's a gorgeous looking game, though. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Spot out those Zerkers when you can. I don't even really have time to. I don't want to take my... Think we got it? Yeah. Nice, dude. Let's push. Get through these and let's get it to the exit. That was really well played. Nicely timed ults. Nicely timed bomb, if I do say so myself. There's so many shields. Let's get out of here, Scoob. Almost got caught, Myron. My gorgeous weapons. I think these are infinite spawns, Duke, so we need to get to the objective marker here. Deal with this wave and then we'll push. God, that is just a beautiful blade blender. There's no way they're pushing through all that cleave power.
Keep your guard up. That's a chaos warrior.
God, I'm bad sometimes. Yep, really bad. I'm really bad. I think I missed both those headshots. I think we're good. Just drop when you can. Yeah, just go for it. Get these spawns to stop coming finally. You good? Yeah, let's do it. All right, that was something. That was definitely something. Calm before the final storm. We need one more push for the finale. Kruber looks so sick with Moore's mask and with the gold sword, the golden god Krubes himself. And fireworks to celebrate our successful run through 2/3 of this mission. That might be my favorite shot in Vermintide, when you come out there and you got the fireworks going over Bogenhafen and it seems like a joyous night, but it's only because the Carnival of Chaos has taken up root in the city. Very dark when you think about it. If you've never read the War for Carnival of Chaos, it's a Nurgle band of troubadours who pose as civilians. They come in, and as the party continues, they turn more and more diseased. Just slowly revealing themselves as chaotic followers, but by the time the regular townsfolk can figure out what the hell's going on, it's already too late because they're overcome with plague, riddled with pox, and there's something they can do about it. And then they let up fireworks and put on shows and revel in the misery of their victims, giving them a tad measure of vengeance here. Taste of their own medicine, as it were. So yeah, that's not the townsfolk, obviously, that are letting up those fireworks. Those are chaos douches. That's a rat ogre. Alright, so watch how we take this. Duke is gonna get aggro. Well, now I have aggro. Oops. Now he's got aggro, I think. Yep. I'll deal with the specials. He's gonna just kite that thing. And watch how he keeps it standing still. Not triggering the combo too much, just kind of keeping it right in the same spot. Hitting it once in the head every time. I hit it from the back, he hits it from the front. We spit roast this bad boy. And bring it down fast. Nice, Duke. Perfect. Ult. Make sure we get it. And almost zero. I mean, I'm not sure we took any damage there. Took out 3 specials and a rat ogre real fast. That is how you do it, boys. I've not used greatsword in a while either. This is feeling really satisfying. Good weapon. Not amazing for anti-armor, but that's why we have Slayer. And the handgun. Morslim is looking mad back there. Getting real spoopy. We're in a really good position for this finale, too. Both have speed potions. So, when that ironclad starts firing from the riverbank, I think we can just straight up sprint for it. There's a pack behind. And a warp fire. Choked. Didn't choke on that one. Let's push fast. Let's get this over with. We're almost there, buddy boy. Yeah, I really don't feel too bad about using the weave handgun. Doesn't even one-shot maulers, which is exactly what a normal handgun would do. It wouldn't one-shot maulers. It would one-shot storm vermin with headshots, or to body shot sometimes, especially if you crit. On legend, one-shotting the armored stuff is not that hard if you're at 600 power. But if anyone knows what the weave power for weave handguns and that kind of thing is, let me know. And if it affects overall power, like, does it improve my ability to cleave with my sword if I have a weave handgun selected, or no? I'm not actually sure how that works. Ow, save my life. My body. It's in pain. Alright, we got a horde coming, man. I think we take it up here. And thank you. Alright, perfect. Let's just corner up right here. That one's mine! If you're new to the channel and trying to figure out what Darktide's going to be like, as I've said before, this is a pretty good indication of how melee and shooting will work. Obviously, there will be some clear-cut differences. Auto guns don't really... Well, actually, they kind of do now with the crank gun. Auto guns do kind of exist in Vermintide now, too. They won't function the exact same. Melee won't function the exact same, but it'll be similar. I am curious how cleave will work in Darktide. Deal with that if you can. Thank you. I'm really curious how it's going to work there, actually, because something like a chainsword shouldn't really be cleaving a lot of enemies. You don't want to see that carving through 5 or 6 at once. You kind of do want to see those teeth get stuck and have to work to slice through something, because that's how... Well, they don't necessarily get stuck. If you have a high-quality chainsword, the whole point of it is that it can slice through things real fast without much problem. Look at that shot. God, that's gorgeous. It was absolutely beautiful. But yeah, you do kind of want to see that like work a little bit to cut a head off or something. So power swords should certainly be able to cleave a lot. Power weapons in general. Duke, you ready for this? I hope it works too. Let's pop that blue potion and run. The Skaven Ironclad firing at us with Gatling guns from down below. Just sprint. Mad dash to the exit. We might not have to fight enemies at all. Oh, he duped. He duped the speed. He's going hyper fast now. Speedy Gonzalez up in here. Don't leave me. Yeah, please don't leave me. You gonna play Claw catapults firing at us too? Run! I just dropped 2 of them. The collateral! Collateral! Oh yeah! Oh, baby, a triple! And that is Shadows Over Bogenhafen, or at the very least the pit. First of 2 missions. We got a nighttime look at it. And got a successful try on our first run, too. That was not too bad. That was pretty well played. Duke, with the total kills, he probably had MVP. He had a little bit more damage dealt than me. And I had host advantage, but I did have more specials and more elites and more ranged kills. That's how you know I'm really good. Outplayed Duke. GG.